Now, what you're talking right now is what makes me think I'm gonna burn this place down. Okay, stand down. I will not burn this place down. That's called communication.
Yes.
Had someone contacted me directly and said, "Hey, this is gonna be some bullshit this week, but
Yeah.
I got you,"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, I was communicated to. Stand down. I will not burn this place to the ground."
Sir, let's get up here. Let's do these red flags, man. Nice.
I read this down. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
As we always love to do, whenever we have a new guest on the industry perspective, and again, this is a
Hybrid.
joint venture between the industry perspective and Soul Coffee Cafe, we love to ask our guests, what are your red flags?
Gotcha.
Red flags for guests and red flags for peers, management, ownership, if you feel like it. But you can start with whichever one you want to start with. But what are your major red flags?
I'll start with guests.
All right.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah, that was at the top of your head as well.
that is the quickest way for me to ignore you, or snap at you. When you get to the front of the line and you complain about being in a line, and then I quickly get out of that and ask you, what can I get for you? And you don't know,
Yeah.
after having all that time, I fucking hate you. That's a fucking red flag.
Yes. Yes.
You're the fucking problem.
Know your order before I get to you. I think you said it on one of the clips. It's like, I can't define who you are or something like that. Like I can't
teach you how to be you.
I can't teach you how to be you. The amount of people who come up to you and then want you to create their order. And I just had that happen on Saturday night. Remember the two guests we had at the end of the night? And I was like, yeah. Her partner was like, oh, she'll drink one, I'll drink the other. And she refused to do that, which was the weirdest thing because the partner kept telling her, like, no, I got one for me and one for you. You can have one and I can have the other. And she's like, no, I have to drink from both. That's what it came down to.
Yeah.
She couldn't just have her own.
Yeah.
She had to share with her partner. Her partner was like, look, we're both two independent women. You can have your own drink.
Yeah.
I want this one.
Yeah.
That's what it
I will
boiled
buy
down to.
you two of the same.
She bought both of them.
can I
The
just-
thing is the other girl was okay with the one of the two drinks
Right.
that she was like, nah, this one's more for me. But she also was like, yeah, but if I can't have that one, I'll have a sip or two.
No, you can't have a sip or two.
No, I'm
mine.
saying the other one was like,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Like you said.
No. This is mine.
No. But then didn't want that to be hers.
Don't order something and then want to eat my fries.
Right.
Joey doesn't share food.
Joey doesn't do a lot of things. But what I'm saying is she was also saying like, but I also don't want your drink. I need him to make me my own drink because you didn't order right for me.
That's right.
And made the partner feel like, well, I guess I can't do shit.
Well,
right.
fuck me
Because
then.
I was like, out of these two, whichever one you like the most, that's what you drink, baby.
Yep.
And she was like, no. Not only did you not do a good job, I need to create work for this other motherfucker.
Yep.
And then what did she do by the end of the night? Coming up to you 5 times. Did I close my tab? Did I close my tab? I'm like, you also close your relationship because she don't want to be with you no more.
You drunk right now, and I'm annoyed. I can only imagine what the person you're sleeping with is thinking right now.
Exactly. So great red flag. How about for
that's my red flag.
For peers?
My peers red flag. I get a little. I'm trying to figure out how to word this.
Okay.
I'm frustrated when I feel like I see with my own eyes. I see with my own eyes that certain people get a privilege an extra cookie, a such and such, whatever. They get something that they want, and I feel like I have to take the shit. I'll give you an example. So I have a very wide open availability. I've only asked to have Friday night off because I like to take. I'm taking a workshop right now, and I'm just trying to invest as much as I can
whatever
into
the
it
fuck you
because
want.
I want to try and start working on
Yeah.
a new hustle.
Yeah,
Anyway,
your schedule's your schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so that's all I've asked. I don't want to work Monday. I will work Monday if I have to, if need be.
Right.
I don't want to work Sundays really anymore. I will if I have to.
Right.
I want, and I ran it up the pipe because at one point we were given an email like, "Hey, what is your like ideal
Yeah.
schedule?" I threw it out there. I was like, I love the relationships and connections I'm making on Wednesday nights. I love everything on Thursday nights, and you know what? I'll be a team player. I'll work Saturday nights too because we need coverage.
Yeah.
You know, so that would be like my ideal. It was agreed upon. It was thumbs up. It was okayed. And I check my schedules every so often. And I'm like, why does shit keep getting flip flopped around? Because I think the biggest reason that it backs up to me is why it's pissing me off is that it's fucking with my money.
Yes.
And the quickest way for me to start feeling like I'm not happy is when you start fucking with my money.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel, and this is no shade at whomever did the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're a good person and I love working for you and with you. But I don't like the schedule you've put me through for this next week coming up because it is gonna fuck with my money.
Yeah.
So I guess I did, however, say earlier that I was happy to pick up some extra work from last week. So maybe that'll average out. It all averages out, as we say.
But
so.
you also
but
don't want
I'm
to
a
be
little-
put in that position.
I'm a little frustrated that
Yeah.
I got put in that because it makes me feel like, well, then what's the point of an open availability? Because what that makes me feel like is like, oh, well, then X, Y, and Z person, whom were hired after me, mind you, that also pisses me off. Can say, well, I only want to work this, and they get that first, and then I get the shit left over.
Isn't it crazy
That
how
makes
the
me
industry shifted in the last 5 years to the people who had open availability? Yes, they would get scheduled more, but usually venues would work around their schedule to keep them happy because they had open availability.
Right.
So it was like, no, it doesn't mean you have to be a star player as if you're like a kiss ass or anything. It's like, I know I can schedule them whenever I want as long as it adheres to the agreement we have.
Yeah.
And I don't piss them off.
Right.
I can schedule them whatever extra as long as they know. And they know in advance.
Yeah.
And everything's okay.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it shifted to open availability means, oh, I can change your schedule whenever I want.
Whenever I want.
As opposed to I can make your schedule.
Right.
And then have it there. And maybe I take something away because, oh, this works this way. And then I tell you like, hey, I'm going to take this shift away because this works better for this person. And your schedule means this.
Right.
That could happen.
No, what you're talking to communication.
Yes.
Had someone contacted me directly and said, hey, this is going to be some bullshit this week, but I got you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I was communicated to. Stand down. I will not burn this place to the ground.
You know the irony of you being the person to say that to me?
No.
A month ago, him and I were walking down the street, and I was ready to set the building on fire.
Yeah.
And I ran into you like,
oh, that's right.
oh, nah, such and such is out of town. It's not what you think. Stand down. And I was like, all right. Like, it's...
You walked away like, I will not...
Bro,
burn
it's this
place down.
meme on Threads where it's like this one hippopotamus like pulling out a switchblade and then tucking it back away. And it's literally, but also a metaphor of like when you read it one way, but then you read into it and realize, oh no, it's something different. I was like, yo, I will burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Right.
And I saw you, 50, 75 feet from the venue? You're going into work, and I was like, nah, fuck that place. And fuck the
this.
motherfuckers who fucking
disrespected.
put me in this
Fuck this
position.
shit.
Nah, I'm done with this shit, man. I fucking worked too hard for this. And you're like, I think they did it because such and such is out of schedule.
This person's out of town, and this person's out of town too.
And I was like,
oh, yeah, exactly.
that was
exactly
good.
right.
That was good. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Because I also remember saying at that time, I don't know if I said it online. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I do remember talking to like the homie Nick, and shout out to him about this, because I told him, you know, because my next shift was a Friday, and I opened with Nick on Fridays, and I was like, yo, bro, I was ready to burn this motherfucker down. He's like, what do you mean? You know, because for him, he's an agent of chaos. He's ready.
He's a young pup. He wants to get called up to the main roster.
Give me some chaos.
Yeah.
Give me some chaos. I want it. I thrive in it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I will fucking capitalize on this shit right fucking now. And I commend that.
Like he's sitting there with kerosene.
Bro, you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
However, you know, I say all that to him, and then I'm like, yeah, but I ran into Kyle, and Kyle was like, nah, man, somebody else was out of town, so it's this and this. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I take back half of what I say. I was just like, all right, man, you know, I guess it's not all bad. But, you know, what I said in the aftermath of that was like, I don't change how I felt. I don't change what I said.
Right.
The thing is that all comes from somewhere. What I want to change is the environment that creates a space to where everyone feels the way they felt. Because part of the reason why I felt the way I felt was the week before.
Yeah.
Nick's schedule got fucked with.
Oh yeah.
And he was literally questioning.
Yeah.
Art, because he had just changed his schedule because he works 2 jobs. He had just changed his schedule to take off days from the other job.
That's right.
To come here and be like, yo, I'm giving you priority.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden, well, it wasn't just that the schedule came out. It's that it changed after it came out.
Yeah.
For him.
Yep.
I don't know about for you, but for him, that week before, he had this schedule, then it changed. He's like, did I not do a good job?
Right.
Did I fuck up? Is it me? Am I the problem? And then that's why I got so angry, because I was like, you don't make my Nick feel that way. Not my Nick. Nah, he's one of the sweetest motherfuckers I met. He's one of the people that's going to, you see what I'm saying? He's one of those fucking people that's going to keep this industry going after you and I are done.
That's right.
We're past our prime. I have I'm not upset about it.
No.
I had a good goddamn prime, bro. I'm sure you did too. I had a good goddamn prime.
I'm still having fun, but fun.
Bro, I'm having a blast, but I'm not living in the past.
No.
All right? Like, I'm still ready to move forward. But I look forward to seeing what the kids are going to do with this industry after I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, it's not supposed to be about me no more, because I already had my time. And when you have people who have that mentality, you see constant growth.
Yeah.
You see constant, like, movement forward, and then you run into less of people fucking with your schedule because they're trying to accommodate this person or do this thing or do that thing. It's like, if you run the business the right way and you work with people's schedules the right way, you know, Scrappy said this on our show about 1.5 years ago. He said it on the Industry Perspective. He was like, motherfuckers, like, because he used to do like the books at a strip club or some shit like that. I know I'm paraphrasing or whatever.
Yeah, I know
but he was like, they come in complaining to me about their schedule. He's like, I ain't got shit to do with your fucking schedule. I just make sure you get paid what you're supposed to get paid. But man, you fuck with somebody's schedule, you're gonna have a lot of conversations you ain't ready to have. So sorry, I commandeered your thing.
So
but,
I mean, it wraps up. It wraps up kind of into my red flag wrap up is sort of like
I like that.
I don't understand.
Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that.
The red flag wrap up.
My red flag wrap up here is I don't understand the point. That experience and that red flag makes me not understand what is the point of having an open availability. What it sounds like to me is that I should have a targeted specific availability. My fear behind that is if I put that out there, will that be adhered to?
No.
And I don't think it will be. If they're like, oh, so you're only available, I don't know, Monday Thursday, Friday. Okay, well, I can definitely get you in Monday. And is that all I'm working then? Because I chose to limit myself thinking, oh, well, they're only going to do this with that.
Right.
So are they going to give me the same treatment? No.
Yeah, but they'll also set your schedule on Monday.
Right.
And then you find out that all you have is Monday.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
when you're normally Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever.
Yeah.
You're used to 3 shifts. They tell you, oh, I'll tell you on Monday what your schedule is. And
Right.
then you find out on Monday, no, you get 1 shift because, well, we got to accommodate the other people who are covering the shifts you can't cover because you needed time off. But normally when they need the time off, we don't move you over there to cover their shifts because, oh, I didn't think about that.
Right.
They asked me last minute, can I accommodate? Oh, open availability. Yeah, I can accommodate. We'll just move them over because you had no forethought. You asked for this time off last minute.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me accommodate for whatever reason, which we know those reasons may vary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know one person was talking to me and was crabbing at, specific days of being worked. I'm like, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm happy where I'm at. It could always be better, but I'm not gonna, bitch around. Well, I think what's happened is certain people have bitched around, and now they have found themselves. I'm making shit up because I'm angry, but yeah, I'm making shit up because I'm angry about their schedule. I don't like the schedule. I want my old schedule back. Anyway, the point is that I'm not happy, and that's my red flag. Is when you fuck.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
When you fuck with my schedule.
Don't fuck with a motherfucker's schedule.
Fuck with my schedule.
No matter what it is. No matter what it is.
Because you're fucking with my
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
seriously, this was a nice first run. I think we're gonna break this up into 3.
Hell yeah.
Which is a great fucking first trial run of this.
The rule of 3, man.
And any other time you want to come up here, man, you let me know. Anything you want to say, you can come back to the cafe and we can do it during the day, out and about or whatever.
Yeah.
But to get this first one out, I was just very I was very focused on how I wanted to start this first one and starting it off with the bridge between, what my voice has been a part of for the last 3+ years to what I want it to be going forward. And then again, as I said, however many clips ago at this point, having someone who has been there through that transitional period and has been several different versions of a peer as well as friend and coworker and all those different things in between. I just really appreciate that you were here along the
Thanks for having me on, man. This has been great. It's been cool.
It's been a lot of fun, man. I don't have a sign off for this yet, so I guess we'll just say thank you for tuning in and like and subscribe and tell a friend and we'll go from there. Cool.
Peace.
Cheers, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. Cheers. Thank you.
That was fucking fun.
That was cool.